Alright, so I'm going to try and get this video done like as short as possible because my camera is like I recorded earlier on my camera, but my actual like editing equipment for some reason is not working. So I can only do this on my phone and still haven't figured out how to edit very well on here. Alright, so pretty much the gist of this video comes from the fact that a year ago today I got proposed to, and this was the day we were supposed to be getting married. Obviously not getting married. I mean, I'm in a really frumpy looking sweater. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's paint in my hair too, because I have been painting my living room. Gonna pretty much sum up why I didn't get married today and why I'm making this video. So the person I was supposed to be getting married to, his name was Nathan, and the first time we met, I was in 8th grade, and we talked for like 20 minutes. We were at a choir concert, and he was in 7th grade. You know, he honestly didn't remember that meeting until I reminded him, because the next time we ever talked, I was a junior in high school and he was a sophomore. I had just turned 17 and he had just turned 16. Like our birthdays are a month apart, and it was almost 3 weeks after my birthday. Pretty much, I don't know, everything in our relationship has always escalated pretty quickly. First time we dated for about, I want to say like a month. My junior year, we broke up. A lot of crap happened, and like this video isn't about like that past stuff, it's the stuff that's now. Pretty much though, from the time I was 17 until just now, I just turned 20. I've been with him, and I've been interested in other guys and had a couple, I guess the best word you could call it is like flings in the times we've been broken up. But I've never actually dated anyone else. And even with having, like I said, the best you could call it is a fling, I've, always kind of lived the past 3 years always worried, what is Nathan gonna think? A very, very controlling relationship, and I pretty much honestly just spent the last 3 years of my life wondering how this was going to affect my relationship with him, even at times when we were broken up and I wanted nothing to do with him because I loved him so much. And I mean, it's not that I don't love him now, like, I will always love him. However, I don't want to be with him. I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just really wanted to make this video because I know that there's a lot of people out there who are in some sort of similar situation as I have been, and I just want you to know, there's better for you. Go do what makes you happy, because this last time we broke up, it was Nathan's choice, and he did it 2 weeks before he left for boot camp, and I haven't heard from him since New Year's. Well, technically, I mean, it was the first because it was after midnight, but I haven't heard from him since New Year's. He's gone across the country right now for boot camp, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I really, like I said, I've lived for 3 years with it always being about him. In the past, I think, pretty much like 6 months, I have done a couple things for myself that I knew he specifically wouldn't like. For example, my hair until August was to my waist. And I mean, I grew it out originally because I wanted it grown out, but I kept it that long because when he proposed to me, I had mentioned that, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to keep my hair long now because I've always wanted my hair long when I got married. And I told him, I was like, oh, I'll just chop it all off, while we're on our honeymoon. And, like, he didn't like that at all. And even when summer started, when it got really, really hot and I wanted to, like, even just cut, a couple inches off that I knew would grow back by the time our wedding happened, it was like, no, 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 you're keeping your hair. And it's the same with dyeing my hair. I had to keep my hair the natural brown that I'm not a brunette, but it's like a very dirty blonde. But I had dyed it brown, but I had to keep it that color because I was blonde for like the longest time. Yeah, like I dyed my hair like bleach blonde, and like he didn't like that. And I had this color right when we started dating again a couple summers ago, and I was told over and over that he liked it, but as soon as I dyed my hair brown, it was just adamant how much he loved the brown and to keep it brown. And I don't know. I don't want people to be stuck in a relationship like that because honestly, like looking back now, I realize I spent 3 years of my life worrying what this other person thinks, and before that, it was always what someone else thinks. Every single time. Oscar, no. Sorry. Oscar. My cat is trying to attack my phone. Anyways, there is something better out there, whether your controlling relationship I'm sorry. Whether your controlling relationship is with a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a sibling, a parent, there's always something you can do. My dad, I kind of had the same situation with him where nothing was ever real or true with him, and I finally noticed it, and I haven't talked to my biological dad, that is, in over a year since the last time I ever even responded to something. But as far as like a real conversation, like talking, we're coming up on 2 years. The last time I actually really talked to him was pretty much to tell him to go away. There's so much better out there in the world for you, and I really thought I would be super sad today, and I'm not. I'm so happy, and like I thought I would really, really hate Nathan, and yet honestly, like if you ever see this video, like thank you so much for breaking up with me, because I would have been ruining my life today otherwise. I really would have. We were way too young to be getting married, and just not right for each other at all. And I'm so much happier than I really imagined I could be just being on my own right now, and so happy to actually have the chance to go experience life and get to do stuff that I pretty much wasn't allowed to do while dating you. And I honestly do wish you the best. We really should not have been together, and I'm sorry that, it took 3 years to realize that. And like I said, I just really want people out there to realize it doesn't matter what type of situation it is. There is always something better, even if being on your own is what is good for you, do it. Like, I'm so happy being on my own right now. I have friends back that I pretty much wasn't allowed to have. My family and me still have issues, obviously, but they're happy just to see me happy, and honestly not with someone who makes me wake up every single morning and be sad. And it's just, there's so many things in life that are better right now. So for you guys out there, it's the same. Go do what makes you happy. If you don't smile every single day from what you're doing, then you're doing something wrong. I don't really, I mean, I don't know what else really there is to say. It's just do what makes you happy. Like, don't live your life to please others, because you're just going to be miserable in the end. And really, are those people truly happy either? Like, they're probably not. So go be happy and live your life, people. Like, that's what you should be doing.